Today we have an Australian hot dog lock. A bit of an interesting one. There's the key. I'll tell you a little bit more about it later. Let's just get to picking. Using a custom-made tensioner here, made from a 45 auto shell casing. I've just cut the head off and just using the body, bent up a couple of the parts of the body to engage with the slot for tensioning. Seems like that lock was actually unlocked at the time, but we got a nice click and it's definitely locked now. Make sure I'm out of the way of the camera. For picking, I'm using another ejector rod. And if we call number one, the top pin at 12 o'clock and going clockwise, I start on number one. Springy, 2, sort of binding but not quite, 3, it's binding tightly, it's up on tension, got a click out of 3, I think I've got that set-ish, 4, was binding, I think I've got that set. Go back to number 2 because it was. And again. Click out of 2, that sounds set now. Go to 3, sounds fine still, 4, another little click out of 4, through taking turns binding. I think I might have got them all now. So look at number 5. Hard to reach, that one's behind my tensioner. Feels like it's binding. You got that one set. 6. Springy. 1. Binding. You got that set. 2. Got a little bit of a core movement there. 3. It's very solid. I'm hoping that's set. 4. Very solid. 5. Very solid. 6. Is binding. 2. What's going on there? Overset. There we go. I had overset 6. I managed to get it back. We're open. Now I'll continue to turn it so that you can see, but it will lock up again there. Get our tensioner out. There it is turned. Fortunately, because of the design of the key, I can just put it in any orientation and turn it back to square. In fact, I can actually turn it to not locked and it sort of remains in a picked state until we turn it back to a point where it relocks. Which I don't know if that's a bit of a design flaw, but anyway. Let's just zoom out a bit, we'll get it out of the vise. I'm not going to be able to gut this lock. I actually did just finish filming a video in which I attempted and wasn't successful, but I'm going to show you a little bit more about them anyway. There's inside the keyway. As you can see, is actually a thumb turn. If I push it in here, I can turn the lock, and that will turn the other side as well, which turns these lugs. And this is what the lock actually looks like out of the box. And so designed to be mounted in a door where, once again, and the way to choose that is very simple. It's just got this toothed lug on top that sits inside that cylinder. So, and for what it's worth, that's what a box looks like for an original Australian hot dog lock. Showing you the key. You can see 6 pins there, varying depths, and there is this lug on top which is used to tension. The whole silver part you can see there turns, so you can really only tension off there. You can do it with a Z bar or whatever. In this case, as I said, I've used my 45 auto case because I had one handy. 44 Magnum would work, 308 would probably work, 3006, 4570. If you don't have any of those lying around, well, that's on you. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed watching the Australian hot dog lock. Thanks for watching.